Hi and welcome to my channel. Here we will talk about my study at Open College of Arts. I'm studying the Bachelor in Graphic Design. Right here I have my notes because I really need them. It's my first video, as you maybe can see. And I have a lot of questions I'm trying to answer. Maybe you have more questions. Always feel free to ask them in the comments down below. I'll try to answer them. The reason I'm doing this video is because I couldn't find any video about the Open College of Arts online made by a student. I found some from Open University degrees, but none from the Open College of Arts degrees. And even though they are somewhat the same, you get an Open University degree after finishing the Bachelor in Graphic Design at the Open College of Arts, it's still a different mindset, it seems, especially when I saw the videos of Open University. You have similar parts, but it really differs as well. I don't want to go too deep into the administration process. You just choose your basic module of your bachelor. It's very easy. There is just one. It's the starting point of each bachelor. You apply for that. Very easy process. You it's just that. A very interesting point here is you don't apply for the whole bachelor, you just apply for this specific module. So if you decide to not go further with your study, you can just end your study after the first module. That's very important because I was not sure about the cancellation process. So if I'm not happy with my study or if something goes wrong in life, I don't want to pay for the whole bachelor since it is very expensive. So you apply for that one module, you have to pay for that module after the 14 days period. We go into that a little bit later. And if you don't want to proceed, you have that first module and it ends there. You don't have to cancel anything after that. You have to book your second module to go further in your bachelor study. Now, after that short derail about the administration process, I'm talking about why I chose graphic design, or probably any design bachelor. It applies for all of them, because isn't AI going to replace all of those jobs? I of course don't know, but I'm very open-minded, and I wanted to start the study very open-minded. As of now, it is very traditional, the study, and I really love that because you have to know your basics, you have to know the fundamentals to proceed. So that's what I wanted to do. I want to get to know the fundamentals of designing, and after that I can still decide, do I want to go the AI road maybe, or yes, keep it manual. I don't know. Just for fun, for this video, I have some videos and photos, of course not of me, the ones you see in between. Some of them are AI generated and some of them are stock photos, means real photos. I just didn't take them, I bought them. But some of them are real, some of them are AI. This is for videos and photos. Just try to spot them and write in the comments down below which one you think are AI and which one you think are real. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you which ones are AI generated. Let's see if you can spot the difference between those. As of right now, the usage of AI within your studies is allowed. Check if it still is when you watch this video, but it is allowed to use the Adobe AI and to create stuff with Adobe AI, but you have to state it. within your work. It's not allowed if you just sneak it in as if you did it yourself. AI usage for writing is not allowed at all. I think Grammarly is allowed, but other than that, for writing, AI isn't allowed as of right now. Now let's go into the study itself. How is it organized? After applying, you get a start date. It's probably the first Monday of the next, or maybe the month after that. I think they have a summer break. There it could be longer, but you see the date, of course, when you apply. At the start date, you get access to the platform, but just to a very basic version where you can see the organizations and you can see the overall graphic design module, but not the module you applied for. The module you applied for is not yet available for 14 days. So right now you have time to explore and to see how the study is organized, how it will work, but you don't see your module. After that 14 days, you have to choose if you want to proceed with your studies. If you don't, you get your money back. If you do, you have to say, yes, I want to proceed, and then after that 14 days period, you will proceed. The probably first thing you will have is a call, a Skype call with your tutor, where you can speak about the module itself, but it's mainly to set some deadlines. You will set deadlines for each unit within your module. So your module is the first module exists out of 10 units, and for every unit you will set a deadline with your tutor where at the deadline you have to hand in the assignment. We will talk about the assignment later on. Very important, before that call with your tutor, within the 14 days period, you should be able to join a group call, an open group call, where you can ask all the questions. They will guide you through the basics. Join that call if you can. It's really good and it answers a lot of questions. And now, after you have had the call, or even before, you can start before that call, you start with your study. And you start, of course, with the first unit, and within every unit, actually, there is a book. They call it book, where you have some text, some pictures, some informations, but not that much so far. Maybe there will be a bigger book later on, but you have some general informations, and you have a second part, the assignment. Each unit will be ended with an assignment. Within the book, as I said, you have some informations about the topic the unit is about, and within the book you also have research tasks and exercise tasks. So each unit you have some research, some exercises, and one assignment. That's how it is generally built so far. Maybe it will change later on. I will update that if it changes, but as of right now, it is like that. We will talk about the research and exercise tasks in a second, but just so you know how it is done, you do not work within a Word or Google Doc. You work on a WordPress page. You don't have to have any skills in WordPress, actually, because it is set up really simple by the OCA. You just have an access, you build the WordPress page. It's really easy. Don't worry if you don't have any experience. And you upload every research and every exercise and every assignment onto your personal page, and your tutor will access your work through your page. So that is how it is. Really, don't be scared at all if you do not have any experience about in website building. It is really simple and it's not complicated at all. The research task sounds probably a little bit boring, I thought so too, but it's very interesting. You see different works of different designers, of artists, different designs, typography. It's really interesting. The OCA does not really guide you through the research process. They give you, of course, some guidelines and some names to look into, but you do it really by yourself. So you have to do a lot of research, and yeah, it's really interesting what you will see there. And most of the time, the research task is just written within your WordPress space. It's very easy, very simple. They don't expect a lot of writing. They expect just some writing, maybe some reference photos or some reference designs. But the expectation there is that you research. It's not about the writing at all so far, as I can tell. With exercise, you have a wide range of exercises. It could be something you maybe would expect, like designing something in Illustrator or whatever program you want. OCA does not force you to use a specific program. You can use the program you want. So far, maybe later on they have some expectations, but so far you can use whatever program you want. It could also be sketching, physical sketching, or sketching on an iPad into your sketchbook or whatever. It could be mind mapping. It could even be crafting something in the real world. As I said, it's really a wide range. It could be doing something with your photos or whatever. The OCA does not set you up for failure, so they give you wide range of solutions. And for example, I'm not very good at drawing at all. It doesn't matter, so it's not set up for failure if you are not good at one specific part. And the assignments, that's the final part of each unit. There, of course, you have the most intense work to do, because you should use all the skills and knowledge you accomplished within that unit, and it always ends in a physical work. So it could be something in Illustrator, a poster, it could be just a simple logo design, whatever. But don't be scared, it's not that complicated. They know, of course, that you are at the very beginning, and they are very open-minded. After each assignment, you get a feedback from your assigned tutor. It could be either written or in a Skype call. Most of the times it varies from unit to unit, and yeah, this is probably where you learn the most in this call or with this feedback, because they give specific feedback to your work, and you can learn that, and they are very nice and constructive. I saw some different tutor feedbacks, and all of them were very constructive, not at all bad, or I didn't see one that was bad or destructive. They are really nice. You will need to invest some time though. It's not as hard as I thought. I'm working 100% besides my study. I thought it would be very hard, but it is still time consuming. So I would say I'm working more than 10 hours a week. on my studies. Yeah, I would say I'm working probably even more than 15 hours a week on my studies. But it's okay. It's not like hard work. It's okay, but still you need to know you will need some time, and you cannot skip a week. Maybe you can skip a week, but you cannot skip multiple weeks within your studies because you have the deadlines set with your tutor. You of course can set the deadlines a little bit later if you know you have vacations or important dates within that period, but you have deadlines and you need to invest into your studies, even though it's not as hard as I thought at first. Now, thank you for watching this video. It's my very first one. I will make more when I proceed within my studies and gain more experience. I want to take you with me on the road. I will show you how I design stuff. I will show you some of my designs, even though I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I think it is how it is for everyone, and yeah, we all can just learn from that. Now, if you liked it, leave a like. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. I will see them, hopefully. No, I will see them, and I will try to answer every single one. I will make more videos. I will update this video maybe in the future if something changes. And yeah, that's it. Now you saw all my photos and videos within this video. Did you know which ones were AI and which ones were real world photos and videos? Leave it in the comments, and now I will show you which ones were AI. Just a little hint up front, it's exactly half. So yeah, did you guess them? See you.